The intersection just behind me is the point at which Jackson had intended to turn east. When he and Lee parted early on this morning of May 2, they had concluded that his wagon roads would lead him to the Brock Road eventually. The Brock Road, he would then turn east for a bit less than 2 miles on the Orange Plank Road, and that would take him to Wilderness Church, where he would be behind the federal flank. In fact, when he arrived here, near noon on the 2nd of May, Fitzhugh Lee, the nephew of the Army commander, R.E. Lee, was nearby ready to report a skillful reconnaissance he had made at halfway down the Plank Road from the hilltop of the Burton farm. Fitz Lee had gone up there and was able to look down on the Federals spread in front of him in every direction, and there was good news. They were not ready for any kind of an onset. They were just around their fires, and they were cooking, and they were eating, and they were writing letters. The bad news was that they extended beyond, west of the Wilderness Church intersection. So had Jackson continued up here as originally intended, he would have struck the Federals and surprised them at a new spot, but it still would have been in front. So, retooling on the move, Jackson decided instead to march north up the Brock Road, something he and Lee had never contemplated, all the way to its terminus at the Orange Turnpike. There he would turn east, and there he would have an opportunity to form up a line perpendicular to the road that would completely outflank the Federals. In the northeast corner of this intersection, he wrote his last message to Lee, which was turned into a nice lithograph and hung on many a southern wall. In the latter part of the 19th century, he said, "General, the enemy has made a stand at Chancellor's, which is about 2 miles from Chancellorsville. I hope as soon as practicable to attack." And then, ever devout, Jackson added a sentence, "I trust that an ever-kind Providence will bless us with great success." And a postscript that the leading division was up, the next two appear to be well closed, and then he led his column northward in one of the most significant rearrangements of a battle plan on the fly during the American Civil War.